This is the Jerry Doyle Show.
Hey, when did Ron Paul supporters become devotees? That's I don't know that in a certain way that doesn't make it sound bad. They're devotees. They're fans of Ron Paul. Or are they fanatics, which is where fan comes from? Now, Bill O'Reilly did a radio special, and he wanted to interview and get time for you to come to know better these potential Republican nominees to be the president of the United States. So it was a special Bill O'Reilly radio show. And after talking to the candidates, taking questions from callers and online questions, they came up with the straw poll from the Bill O'Reilly radio show special. And here are the results of the poll that was very tight.
The straw poll this evening was very tight. Herman Cain wins over Newt Gingrich, very tight. Third, Mitt Romney. Fourth, Rick Perry. Fifth, Michelle Bachmann. Sixth, Rick Santorum. And Huntsman and Santorum just about tied. Okay?
I'm surprised he didn't make it on radio.
I almost fell asleep listening to that clip.
What were we talking about? Oh, that's right. The straw poll on Bill O'Reilly's radio show.
Was he talking from his bedroom?
Was there I think Dr. Conrad Murray was helping him with his energy drinks for the radio special. But there was a name missing from the straw poll results. The name would be Ron Paul. Why? What happened to Ron Paul? Here's Quaalude Bill with his description.
Where's Ron Paul? We disqualified him because his people slammed the poll. You know, we have technology, you guys. We know what you're doing. Ooh. We told you not to do it. You did it, so he's disqualified.
We know what
we told you not to vote for Ron Paul.
We told you not to vote for Ron Paul. Fair and balanced. Fox News. Now we know what you're doing. We put together an entire radio special with about 170 affiliates across the country. We reached out to all the Republican candidates. We interviewed them. We asked them questions. We asked them your questions. We got their answers. And then we asked you to say, who do you think should be the Republican presidential nominee? And then how dare you, Ron Paul supporters, actually go to your computer and vote for your guy? What the hell do you think you're doing? Where do you think you're living? Do you think this is a flippin' democracy, a republic where you get to vote and choose? No, Fox News gets to decide who wins and who loses.
We have the technology to watch you.
You know what it sounded like there? It sounded like 2001: A Space Odyssey. I can't do that, Hal. You know, Hal, I can't do that, Dave. Open the hatch. I can't do that. I want to vote for Ron Paul. You can't do that. Why? You told me to. I'm sorry. You're not allowed to vote for Ron Paul. But I think based upon what I heard, he's the guy. It doesn't matter what you think. It matters what we think at Fox. I'm sorry. Your vote is invalid. Next. Now, that's not just O'Reilly. This is this semi-hottie broad Tantero, whatever her name is, on Fox's The Five, where she always gets to sit at the side seat so you can get the side shot, so you can get a little gam action.
She has nice shoes.
She has lovely shoes. If they were clear, I probably have seen them somewhere else. I crack myself up sometimes.
It's okay.
Wouldn't that be funny? They go to a strip joint. They have clear shoes with goldfish in them. And you get the one goldfish is sitting there going, why do I have to get the one that's really good on the pole? Here we go, upside down one more time.
Goldfish and stripper shoes. I like it.
Yeah, but here's Stripper Shoes Tantero on Fox News talking about yet another how dare ye moment in the Ron Paul supporter history.
This is what's wrong with Ron Paul right there, because everyone else in the field says, look, if I don't win, I'm supporting the Republican, conservative or not, just like all that. And I'll be out there if it's Mitt Romney.
I think Huntsman said he wouldn't.
Okay, well, I said conservative or not, and Republican.
Okay.
Huntsman, I wouldn't characterize.
Fair point.
But here he is saying, if it's not me, then it's none of you guys. Forget it. I'm out of it. You know what? That doesn't go. And by the way, 7%, I'm going to sell that number.
Well, if he's not going to support the Republican, then take him out of the Republican debates if he's so anti.
That's a great point.
Party.
All right. Well,
Welcome to the main stage. Fair and balanced. Wow. That's Fox for you. Maybe we should do a poll. Maybe do a poll for the Ron Paul supporters, Don. Why don't we put up a poll question, and we'll ask the Ron Paul supporters to feel free to flood the response to this question. Are Bill O'Reilly, Sean Hannity, Stripper Light Tantero, and Fox News hypocritical douchebags? Yes or no? Oh, look at that. 100,000 people already voted, and it's 100% to 0 that Bill O'Reilly, Sean Hannity, Fox News, and the Stripper Light chick are hypocritical douchebags. There you go. But we're going to invalidate that poll because we didn't like the results, and it might have offended someone who's part of the whack job, far extremist religious element of the Republican Party that's still upset over the personhood amendment that got voted down in conservative Mississippi. The personhood amendment. That's going to be the gay marriage issue of 2012 that's going to try and drive Republicans to go out and vote. Because wait till you hear how they define personhood and how doctors could be brought up on murder charges if they fertilize an egg with in vitro and the egg doesn't survive. Stick with me.
The Jerry Doyle Show.